Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Yusef Scott. I want to welcome all of you to the So Darn Easy Forex movement. Glad to have you guys here. I know you guys are coming from all across the world, all walks of life. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for being loyal to watching my videos. I know there are a lot of you who are just finding Forex. A lot of you are just finding my channel for the first time. If you're one of those people, make sure that you subscribe to my channel right now. Bookmark this page. That way you can always have a point of reference to go back and watch anything that I put out. All right, if I put out a new video and you're subscribed, you get the notification like this, boom, right to your page, or right to your phone, your email, whatever. All right, so I wanted to do this. I know that a lot of you have watched a few videos that I put out, and I told you guys that I was going to give you guys a little background of where I come from, who I am, so that you can get a better take on who I am. All right, because online people, they talk and they really don't know about me, so I wanted to give you guys insight on who I am and where I come from. All right, so just to start off, I want to tell you guys I'm no different than you. Myself, I've come from humble beginnings. I had situations in my life that really humbled me and taught me how to do things the right way. And I had life lessons. So I want to let you guys know, for those of you who are struggling, for those of you who are in dire straits, or you have financial difficulties, know that you're not alone. Just because I'm here in front of the camera, it doesn't mean that I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Far from it. All right. But I want to let you guys know something. I struggled. I persevered. I remained dedicated. And this is who I am today. This is where I am today. Let me tell you this. At an early age, I lost everything. All right? If you're a student, you've heard this story plenty of times before. I'm not afraid to share this story. It's actually made me a lot stronger. It's my testimony. So I'm cool with knowing that I was there at one point, and this is where I am today. Where I was at before, I'm always reminded of that. It keeps me humble, keeps me grounded, and it allows me to remain hungry. So I want to tell you guys, I worked a 9-to-5 job, just like many of you. All right, I did not like my job. I totally disliked my job. Some of the people there I probably didn't care too much for. I was probably miserable some days going to work. I probably had to drive. I was stuck in traffic a lot of days. All of that, So trust me, any story you can tell me, I've done that. Here's the difference, okay? This is where well, I'm not going to explain the transition. I'll get into the transition later. But where I came from was a place where I had to work very hard. I was like you. I'm like you. I didn't care too much for my job. Luckily I was able to make good money on the job, but I wasn't happy. All right, I wasn't happy. But unfortunately, the field of work that I was in, it fluctuated. So you can sneeze the wrong way, and I may be laid off. So unfortunately, in this 1 year, I went through a couple layoffs, and so money had become tight. Me living on my own at the time, things became really tight financially. Eventually, I was facing eviction. I didn't get evicted. I was smart enough to take my stuff out and remove it to a storage unit. And but in that time frame of going through the process of getting the sheriff to knock on your door and leave these notices, I crashed my car up. My credit was tarnished now. Young lady that I was dating, she cheated on me. All this stuff going on, and all within a few months. Another young lady I started dating, she had a baby. Well, no, she was pregnant, and we lost the baby. So all this stuff going on at one time. So, and of course, like I told you, well, I believe I may have mentioned this, credit was messed up. Credit had gone down to like 400. Terrible. All this all within 1 year. Now, when I finally lost my place, I had already, moved out, and I met another young lady, and her family was kind enough and took me in. They saw my drive. They trusted that I would bounce back, and I did. Very short time frame. Luckily, it was a lot shorter than what I had expected. Things had really turned over for me. Within the first year after I lost everything, I was able to put myself through school, real estate school, finished that in 3 months, and I didn't acquire my license, but I got the knowledge to become a real estate investor. That's all I wanted. I wanted to invest because during that time, I'd already gone to plenty of seminars and read plenty of books, so I was educated already. I had the book knowledge. I had some hands-on knowledge out in the field, but more so, I really wanted more book knowledge and to become comfortable with speaking a lingo with people alike. All right, so within the next year, I guess within the first year a few months after I passed the class, I started my own investment firm, buying property in the area. Within the first year, I had acquired three properties. A year after that, within the next year, I had a total of 5 or 6 properties, had a few wholesale deals. Matter of fact, my first real estate deal, I was putting out postcards everywhere in the area. And I had one person call me, and I was able to do an assignment on that property, had control over that property for about 30, 45 days. And I was able to flip that property to another investor, walked away with 15 grand. That 15 grand, mind you, this is all after the time when I had lost everything within a year. I took the 15 grand and I had worked that to get more property. And then things just started to just really take off. I learned so much how to buy property at the closing table and buying your property, but I'm getting a check from you. So much stuff that I learned. And so it's like all this within the first year and a half, let's say 2 years, acquired 6 properties and had a number of deals on the table. I've even helped people sell their property, made great contacts from all over the country. It's just amazing what had happened within the first 2 years after facing. No one would have known that I had faced, I lost everything and I had to start over anew. So throughout those struggles of me losing everything, had to basically rebuild my name, rebuild myself. I kept going. I didn't stop. And I told myself, you know what? After putting myself through corporate development school, for the rest of my life, I'll make sure I have a business. Years forward, I'm still in business. Still have the same real estate firm, and I'm doing very well for myself. So I want to tell you guys, you can do the same thing. All right? Do not give up on your dream. Do not give up. Do not lose hope, because when you lose hope and you lose dedication and you just sit down, put your hands underneath your behind, and you don't do anything, that's when you lose focus. So just want to let you guys know, I lost everything. All right? It wasn't easy. I didn't have people in my corner giving me money here. I had to go out and I had to grind for what it was that I wanted. I lost plenty of hours of sleep grinding. The same thing I do now. I'm always busy, always doing something, because you know what? We have to continue moving. We have to continue moving around so that we can make these things happen, because if you don't do it, no one else is going to do it. So as a family, you make these moves. So basically, I want you guys to know, you may be struggling right now. Do not give up. All right? I didn't give up. Matter of fact, when I struggled in Forex at first, I remembered what I had gone through years prior. I said, hold on, I cannot give up. I'm not a quitter. I didn't give up. So I want to let you guys know, this video is just to show you guys my humble beginnings, where I come from, let you guys know I lost everything. And within a year or two, I had so much more than I even imagined 5 years prior to that when I didn't know about losing everything. It's just amazing how times can change. What you're looking at right now, a year from now, could be a totally different situation. All right, totally different. So do not give up on your passion. Do not give up on your dreams. Continue working hard. And there's no one thing. As long as you're helping people, you'll always be helped. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. You'll always, as long as you're able to help people, you'll always be helped, because that's just the way it is. If you're helping people, that cycle is going to continue. All right, it's going to continue. So do not forget about that. So I just want to let you guys know this. You guys have a fantastic night. You guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Have a fantastic day. Whatever it is, wherever part of the world you're in, make it a good day. All right. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. You guys stay committed, stay passionate, and stay hungry. Okay. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. This is Yusef Scott. Peace.